I found my HGTV job on Craigslist. And when I tell people this, they're always shocked, and I would be too. But here's the story. So I was watching a documentary called The Secret, and this is before The Secret was on Oprah, okay? This is in 2006 when you had to pay $4.95 to get it on your computer, and I did that. And I watched this documentary, and it's all about getting whatever it is you want. And I really, like, something about it rang true. That night, I fell asleep. And I woke up in the morning, at 4 o'clock in the morning. I thought somebody was at the door. There was nobody at the door. But by the time I got out of my bed and everything, and I looked and nobody was there, I was already up. So I go into my office. I'm like, I'm going to start looking for a TV job today. I'm not going to wait. And there was this listing on Craigslist that said they were looking for a designer that had TV experience. Now, I'd done hosting stuff before, and I had just done designing things, kind of. And so I was like, okay, this is a bit of a stretch, but I'll send in my stuff. So I sent in my photo and my resume, photos of rooms that I'd done and just like hosting stuff that I'd done, and my headshot. I had that. It was old, but it worked. Doesn't matter. Anyway, after I sent that out, and I sent out some other ads, who knows what those were for, I started like preparing for this TV job, which, by the way, nobody was calling me. No one called me from this ad for weeks after, but in my head, I'm like, it's coming, so I have to get ready. So I started training. For me, that meant going to the gym every day and eating healthier because I wanted to feel confident when I got that job. But let me reiterate, no one was calling me. I didn't have any Hollywood connections. I didn't know anyone in the biz, but I knew that somehow I was going to attract this. So fast forward weeks and weeks later, I get a call from an associate at Edelman Productions, which was the production company that did get it sold. And they flew me up to San Francisco, and I had interviews. 16 weeks later, okay, so 16 weeks from when I sent in my resume on that Craigslist ad, 16 weeks later, I was on set filming my first show on Get It Sold. And that show went on for 5 years. 5 years of my life. Completely, my life changed after that. I'm telling you this story because I know that sometimes you want something and you really want it in your soul, and you go, well, I don't know anyone, it won't work because of this, and you worry about how it's going to come to you. And I do it too, don't get me wrong, I still do it, and I have to snap myself out of it because don't worry about how. Sometimes the universe or God, whatever your higher power, they have a better idea of how to get it to you faster than what you think is the fastest way. Yes, you might have inspired thought of somebody to call or to go a certain place. Follow that inspiration. But don't worry too much about how it's going to come into your life. Worry about getting yourself mentally and physically ready so that when that opportunity comes, you're ready to take it and you're confident enough to take it. And I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but it's not. It's not magic. It works. I am a living proof. I didn't come from a Hollywood family or anything. Everything that I have, I've created myself. I'm self-made. And even if you do have connections, use them. Use them. There's nothing wrong with that. But just keep yourself in a space that you are, and I'm going to just bear with me. I'm going to use another woo-woo term, but stay high vibration. Stay in a place that you're taking care of yourself mentally, physically. You're not gossiping. You're not venting. You are eating well. You're just feeling good about yourself. You stay in that place and good things are going to come. You're going to be like a magnet. Just pew, pew, pew. I love the sound effects, but you are going to attract people, places, opportunities, things to you because of that. Just do it. It's going to change your life. And then come back to me and send me messages and let me know how this has impacted your life. But again, don't worry about how. Just keep your eye on the prize.